Hey man, say man, it's your boy Big Dreams. Welcome back to the channel. Before we carry on with it further with this video, make sure y'all like, make sure y'all comment, most importantly, make sure y'all subscribe and hit that post notification bell. Set it to all, man. We is back with another banger video, back with another reaction video, man. And today, y'all see the screen. We are reacting to Lil Woody on what he would do if Young Thug walks into the room. Part 22, Vladtv, Djvlad, man. We're finna dig in here and see what's going on. I'm not gonna make the opening of this video too long. All I ask is that y'all smash that like button so this video can rank higher in the algorithm. Go crazy in the comments. Let me know what you want me to react to. And if you're watching me and you're not subscribed, man, subscribe. That's all I ask. You finna go ahead and dig in, man.
You know, I remember I interviewed this one dude named X-Rated. He was a rapper from Sacramento who went to jail for a murder that he was involved with, and they actually used some of his lyrics to convict him. His album cover had a picture with him with a gun to his head, and they're saying that was the murder weapon and stuff like that. And while locked up, when we did our first interview over the phone, he basically said that based on everything he's learned since he was a teenager, he feels that gangs are parasitic organisms.
Can you explain it?
Meaning that they don't care about the people. The gang itself doesn't care about the members of the gang. As soon as you die, they'll replace you with someone else. You know, if there's a baby Woody, he'll take your name and he'll go on to be the new you, and it doesn't really matter. You know, the families aren't taken care of when they go to jail, that type of thing. It's just meant to keep the ball rolling and keep money and crime.
How much time do he have?
He did like 30 years or so.
He had to go through the process to realize that. That's why I try to show people when I get on YouTube or TikTok, anything, that, hey man, we idolize the things that's our downfall. We our own enemy.
That's
you feel
fair.
me? Like, that's why I take accountability. Okay, if y'all want this case to be because of me, okay, it's because of me. Learn from me. Learn from me then. Let my story stop you from choosing this life.
Sadly, a lot of people in today's society, when somebody try to tell them to do right, they ain't listening. You know, it's like they don't believe a fire is hot. And in order for you to believe a fire is hot, you really got to stick your hand in there. You really got to walk through that fire. That's how a lot of people live in today's society, man. All the stuff that's wrong is right and right is wrong. The world just backwards now, man. And where a lot of young people, I would say, not just people in today's society, but a lot of young people, I would say, have the opportunity to listen and learn from people who done been in that position and they messed themselves up and had to go and serve 25, 30 years. They got the opportunity to learn from people like that, but they don't listen. They just in one ear and out the other, and they still out here doing whatever they do because they think it's fun to do, man. Ain't nothing fun about sitting in prison. I ain't never been to prison, but I can guarantee you it ain't nothing fun about sitting up in there. Ain't nothing fun about being in the streets, man. The streets don't love nobody. You might be a part of that gang. That gang, nah, bro, that junk ain't gonna do nothing but put your life in a hole that you may never be able to dig your life out of, man. Literally.
So if Young Thug walked in the room right now and took a seat next to you, what would you tell him?
What would I tell him?
Yes.
If Thug walked in this room and took a seat next to me, what would I tell him? Did he build a relationship with God? I would ask him, did he build a relationship with God? When I heard him speak, you know, I was like, yeah, you know what I mean? But, you know, who knows? This is his first time sitting in jail that long.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, he's given 20 years probation. Me, personally, I think he's going to do that probation just fine. I don't think he's going to violate. I think he's learned his lesson sitting in that dirty jail cell for 2 years.
You have to understand, have you ever did time?
Weekend, a couple days,
no.
Not no real time.
So, the thing is, right, when you do jail time, right, and they keep you locked down and caged up, you're like a wild animal. You want to get out and run around. You feel what I'm saying? he has a lot going for himself. You feel what I'm saying? But then now you got the fans out here that you gotta please them to be able to sell. You feel what I'm saying? And
right. So he can't talk all that blood,
Bruh.
slime, wipe your nose.
Yeah,
Bruh.
understand.
All these lyrics and phrases.
I'm gonna put it to you like this. Young Thug better do what Young Boy did and make all them records and videos out the house. He better try to pull that. I don't know if he gonna be able to pull them same type of numbers Young Boy did when Young Boy was doing it on Gravedigger Mountain. But he better do something like that. Cause if you doggone violate that probation, they gonna put you back in the hole, boy. He better do something. He better do something, man. You got to keep that in mind. You do wrong, bruh, it's raps. Ain't no more negotiating after they done gave you the chance to serve all of your probation time, bruh. Terms and conditions, bruh. You violate them terms and conditions, it's over with. He going back. So, as far as I see it, the biggest thing with Young Thug, he just need to stay away from people that he don't need to be around. Don't communicate with them. If they tell you you're not supposed to be in Atlanta, don't go to Atlanta. Or if they say you gotta wait a certain time before you can go back, depending on certain circumstances, wait. Don't go against nothing. Follow the rules so you can later do what you want to do, man. That's what Young Thug need to focus on doing, just following the rules. You know what I'm saying? It can't get to the point that you want to have way more fun doing other stuff, in which I know he want to, bro. Young Thug got a lot going, just like what it said. But at this point in time right here, what matters the most is that he, number one, follow his probation and then focus on your career at the same time. Those two have to go hand in hand. And he gonna have to learn how to you know rig something up for himself, man. He gonna have to learn how to rig something up for himself so you can still do your music, and then on top of that, be able to serve your probation and do everything right there. That's what's gonna have to happen, bro. And like I said, I don't know if he gonna like pull them same numbers Young Boy did when Young Boy was in the house making all his records and videos on Gravedigger Mountain. But man, he gonna have to do something similar to that when it comes to them songs, man, for real.
And popular, he can't do that because he could potentially violate.
But you got, like he said, he played no-lo to the game judge because it's a label. So if this is how you making your money, they don't have anything to do with game participation because people idolize you and see what you're doing and they want to do what you do. They don't make. Listen, man, a game has structure. It have rules and regulations. It have all that. This is a label. It don't have any of that. That's why in the trial you never see them present what the rules and regulations are. You don't see them breaking down nothing. You feel what I'm saying? You just got them saying they throwing up signs and doing this. Hell, I see the police do this.
Right, but what they said in the trial was that YSL was affiliated with Sex Money Murder, who was a subset of the Bloods. This is what they say.
What Sex Money Murder's members there was?
I have no idea.
Me either.
Right.
So it's just like, you see they saying hybrid game, this and that and third, like, they just didn't care. You feel me? Like, they didn't care. Like, they hold.
Now, listen, a RICO is so broad that you could really say anything. I mean, the whole point of RICOs was it was created for mob bosses in New York because over and over again, they would try to bust the bosses of the mafia and they would say, we didn't do anything. No murders, no robberies, no extortion. Those were other people. They do what they do. We didn't do anything. So they created the RICO in order to bust the head guys that didn't actually get their hands dirty. And it worked. And it kept working. But I feel like in this case, the RICO was so huge and encompassing that it just wasn't going to work.
It wasn't a RICO. It wasn't, you got to understand, Thug don't know 28 people. He probably know 3 or 4 people that's on the whole case.
Right.
What they're doing is saying.
He knows Yak Gotti. He knows. Well, you weren't charged, but.
What they did was they got this person over here, and whatever this person may have done, got this person over here, got these people over here, and they put all these people together where they try to connect them people to each other to say, okay, this is it. If you listen to the calls, everybody talking bad about Thug. Thug don't do this, Thug don't do that. So how is he the leader and everybody, bad biting him? If he this person y'all trying to make him be, why is everybody turning around pointing blame on him? That ain't how it go, right?
I kind of catch Woody drift when he say what he said just then. But here's my whole opinion on the whole like YSL thing, bro. The YSL thing, I feel like, and this is any case similar to that. When you think of YSL, the name YSL, they gonna already have the impression that that's a gang anyway. YSL. You know what I'm saying? Sounds like a game name, what does YSL stand for? Like, that's stuff that they gonna look into, man. But, man, when it comes to them cases, man, it get real complicated. And then, too, when people bringing them in, they get people that they know for a fact a snitch and a flip on the whole group, man. You know what I'm saying? It might be people that was a part of your set, or it might be people that you was beefing with that might not like you. You don't like them. They put them in the interrogation room, all this stuff. Like, man, it's a whole lot that go into it. But the only thing that played in Thug's favor was YSL. The YSL trial was a state case, bro. That's the only thing that played in his favor, in my opinion, and that's why they was able to negotiate his probation, and that's the reason why he's out now. If this was a federal case like Lil Durk, then that'll be a whole different story. He wouldn't be free right now. But listen, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. This is the end of the video. Make sure y'all like, make sure y'all comment. Most importantly, make sure y'all subscribe and hit that post notification bell. Set it to all. All social media links will be in the description. The link to the previous reaction video will be there as well. Follow me on all my social medias. Click the link to the previous reaction video and watch that whole video after you watch this whole video, man. Also, the link to the second channel will be in the description. Go to the second channel, subscribe there, show love. I'm going to be posting there soon, man. So go over there and go crazy for me. I love y'all, and I appreciate y'all for showing me love back. And we out this thing, man, for real.